وقل رب زدني علما.
Because you're not listening.
The word of your Allah is not subject.
But what he did was, you ignored the first bit where he says it's forbidden, and she only took the bit where he says you're allowed in the case of life and death.
He says it.
She ignored the bit where he says you're forbidden. Very clear. Where he says in Surah 2173, he says he has only forbidden to you dead animals' blood, the flesh of swine. Very clear. He says it's forbidden. In the next bit, in the next bit, he says it's an exception.
Prawns? No, we don't believe in that. That's Jewish. That's supposed to be your.
She wants to argue. That's all she wants, bro.
That's in your Old Testament.
Is that the only animal that's forbidden? Why? No, we are also forbidden the blood of animals.
Yeah, but
Yeah, in terms of eating.
so, any other animal you can eat except
Well,
lion?
the swine is full of
You can't eat lion. You can't eat
Why not?
You can't eat carnivores.
because they eat meat.
You can't eat carnivores.
Anything that eats meat.
Okay, anyway, the important thing is, she was talking about eating swine, and that's forbidden for eating. In a matter of life and death, obviously you're allowed to eat it. Allah doesn't want to use
You're
it.
dying from
Why?
thirst, you can
If you
drink
have
it,
a
you
way
can
of
drink your
saving
own,
yourself, it shows the mercy of Allah. But that's what mercy
People do it in
agenda.
They even put it in their eyes. I've seen them on
She got an agenda.
on
That's what she
YouTube, and you see
believes.
these people get up in the morning like this, drink it, one drips in his eyes, and drinks the whole thing.
I only bring that subject up, so I'm going to bring up a different subject, right?
Okay.
Why?
Why did I ask you a question afterwards and you answer one?
If I can, I'll try. I got promise I will be able to.
Alright, go on. What's your question?
Why did Allah not preserve the earlier scriptures?
Because the earlier scriptures were not guaranteed to be preserved. So if you read the Bible, you'll not find a verse where it says God has preserved this book until the end of time. The second reason, the earlier scriptures were meant for a particular period, for a particular people. Look, you asked me a question. Bear with me so I can answer you. Okay? If you look at the earlier scripture, for example, do you remember what Deuteronomy 6:4 says?
Here is some Lord because the Lord is one.
Yeah.
One.
But what does it say? Hear Israel. Does it say hear Israel? What does it mean? It's addressing a certain people, a certain tribe, a certain
everyone, is
nation.
it?
It is not universal. Look in the Quran what Allah says. Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nas, which means hear O mankind. This is a universal message. It wasn't meant for a certain people only. Now you see, Allah has basically given the message, the last message to the last messenger. And after this, there's going to be no more revelation from Allah in terms of, and no more messages or prophets from Allah. So that message has to be preserved until the end of time. That's what Allah says in the Quran. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikr wa inna lahu lahafidhun. That is, it is we who have sent down the Quran, the dhikr, and it is we who will preserve it.
What do you mean by the end of time?
Sorry?
What do you mean by the end of time?
It's basically after this, there's going to be no messengers, no revelation. This is the last message
Yeah, you're right.
to the last messenger.
It's the end of time in that definition, like eternity, future. Or
End of time is
or
like
the end
before
of
the day of
time.
judgment.
They don't put it
Before the day of
yeah, right, that's what I meant. Right, okay.
Does that answer your question?
I still think it would be better that if God had preserved the early scriptures, because then you have something
It would be
to
better
show
for
for the truth of the new revelation.
Oh no, it would be better
Because
for,
you could
so
judge
you're
it
saying
by
God
what it
dictating
done
the rules for
before.
God. That what God should do. Is that what you're dictating?
I'm saying it would be, yes.
You can't do that.
Why not? That's what God's done for me.
You're not God, bro.
Preserved the Old Testament so I can test the New Testament by it.
This is honest.
He's preserved
That's
the
what I
Old
like about
Testament
Douglas.
so I can test the New Testament.
But hold
by
on.
it.
telling
Why
you
would you
to do that
expect
question
God to
until you
preserve
have.
something He never
I'm
said He's
telling
going to
God
preserve?
what He should do.
He didn't
He
promise.
has done. No, He never said He's going to preserve it. Why should He preserve it?
Because it allows me to test the New Testament by it and understand the New Testament. deeply.
So you actually think the New Testament is not preserved? Is that what you're saying?
No, I do actually believe it.
Why are you asking this question?
Because the Muslims say it hasn't been.
By the way, on what basis you think
even
the
your
New
own
Testament is
scholars say
preserved?
it's not been preserved.
On what basis you say it's preserved? Exactly. So that's like 400 years after Jesus.
You would not expect Christians were not in power. Christians
Look,
were.
that's not my fault, is it? That they were not in power. It is not my fault God didn't preserve it. So you can't use that as an excuse.
Despite that, he did preserve it. Despite that, I believe he did.
You know the hieroglyphics are preserved? They came thousands of years before Jesus. So you see your Bible, the New Testament.
No, that's not a valid point. Yeah, there are hieroglyphics, but is there a full book in hieroglyphics?
Well, it's more than what your first century the first century manuscripts are non-existent for the Bible. The second century, for the second century, I can count it on one hand.
There are fragments which are first century.
Really? First century?
Maybe one verse.
First century?
One verse.
Are you talking about the Markan fragment by Dan Wallace? That is proven to be a forge. Sorry, that's proven to be non-existent. It was basically a figment of his imagination. He said that